Hello and welcome to this other video of explaining random WatersHome stuff. Which is going to be the magnet power system thing. Our disclaimer is that this isn't going to be completely in depth. I am quite tired at the moment, so I'm going to have to edit this quite a bit, and then I'm gonna hope I wake up early, cause I don't have. I've put stuff off a lot, and So each magic type is assigned to a color. With usually there are a few exceptions. Someone is able to have two at most magic types with having two at most. There are some things that are there's magic entity, species, beings, things, or they're the kind of exception to the rule. With red being healing, orange being fire, yellow is glow or light manipulation, and is able to create light sources and manipulate light to an extent. This is one of the manipulation powers, which is a manipulation of something that is perceived. These are powers that are pretty draining. Healing is another one of the pretty draining things. Then you have yellow, green, or chartreuse, sound manipulation. Green is nature. Green cyan is manipulation of smells, versus like sound manipulation, and light manipulation versus. And then we have cyan, which is water. This one is actually isn't something that is easily able to be isn't something that can be inherited. Most of mesotypes are linked to genes. I kind of have it figured out in my head of how it works. Though there's some that are worked a bit differently. Then you have blue cyan or works as shapeshifting, works I don't have any characters who have this, and like I'm not sure if it's only linked to one specific, well, actually a few specific things, or if it's something that can be passed down. I'll think about it a bit more, but like, it's not something that is gonna be utilated that much. Then blue is ice, which is kind of like the version of water that can be inherited, I guess. It's like a weaker version, I guess. Kind of feel. Violet/purple is crystals, which is like gems, I guess. And then magenta is creativity. And then hot pink or magenta red is temperature manipulation, which is it's often not able to be used that too much. So you can't like make something 400 degrees. And then those are the unusual ones, which is two extremes and then a mixer. Which you have rainbow magic, which is actually call it, which is kind of like senses and that sort of thing. It's kind of a combination of the manipulation magics, in a way. And then you have snow, which is represented by light, which is a lot of light, and then obsidian represented by black, lack of light. And then that's kind of the whole thing. And the color thing is they aren't necessarily so each person admits a kind of like admits two types of glows, but they can only be seen if you have the vision that allows that. And one of those is the maxa type glow, which each are represented by the same assortment of hues and shades, and then mixer. Now, and I won't actually be going into what the intentions are, or this is the other type, because it's something I kind of wanna. I use it a bit to it's supposed to be more vague, that part of it, so I won't be going over it until, and it should you should be able to figure them all out with the use of them. But that's like the typing stuff. Then there's the levels, which is split into like scales, I guess. Magic level, power level, whatever you wanna call it. So there's three categories of power level. Types. Slash times and whatever. Which is raw power, which refers to the raw power of someone. Most are unable to use their full raw power, and it's near impossible to increase it, though it is possible. Then there's controllable power, which refers to the power one can control. And then usable power, which refers to power one can access. This is able to be altered with mags with usable power altering medication, though they are hard to access for obvious for a hopefully obvious reason, since they can decrease it, not just raise it. So, but yeah. And then there's different types. There's different system for measuring power levels. Which there is water space power level, fairy space power level, dust and the space power level. Which the different metrics are you can see up on the screen right now. With water-based power, or WBP, is the lowest in terms of number size, while the space power level, or DBP, is the highest, and fairy space power level is in the in between of it. There were flowers which increase magic or whatever. Well, not increase magic, they have magical properties which can do negative or good. The use of which depends on the flower. Some of these are more dived into than others. Like, so yeah, that's the power stuff. There are some magic things that have names, and though I do have to get more of those figured out, but one of them, like one of the characters, name is one of the magic type magic name things, but the abbreviation of it. So yeah, I am gonna leave it at that. I think I said what I need to say. Some of the stuff is a bit more like I don't have a lot of set in stone stuff, I guess. But by that I mean is that one's ability varies a lot to use things like magic. And the typings are a bit it's I hope you understand what I mean. I don't know. I'll try to put an explanation up. The character I believe you'll have seen me drawing is you. Because I believe I'm not completely sure I had the complete time lapse of it. And I think it might just be the critter time lapse. I'll have to check, because I don't, some of the characters it took me a while to turn on the setting in critter to record it, so I might have been, I don't know if I did it all when I had that setting on. I think I did, though. I just think it's a bit, I think I just didn't record like an OBS if I remember correctly. Yeah, okay, I'm getting distracted. I'm going to go water out by, and here's the other WatersHome video I did. I am more awake in that video.